Yeah, my name literally has pain in it, so not to be edgy and one up. Kind of powerful.
Well, my name has Leanne in it, so how are you gonna double that, huh?
Mine's got Tam in it, so it's the most powerful.
Shit, he's right.
True.
I win this round.
God, he just gets it.
He's just the victor. I don't know what else to tell you.
Simply the best to ever do it.
Well, hello everybody.
Speaking of Tams, no.
Special
Actually,
guest.
barrels into the call.
Why do I hear boss music?
Oh yeah.
Not.
Oh.
So Tam's gonna come in and play the boss, but Jaden's gonna roll the dice. It's gonna be epic.
Wait, that would actually be a threat.
Settle down.
Settle down. But yes, hello. Ooh,
Hello.
boy.
Really quick before we're full rolling, do we think we should change our Roll20 names to our character names since we're like before session? You know what I mean? Because it's new characters, so we can more easily track them.
What is full rolling?
I hate that.
As in like session going, like role playing and doing things while we're still in the
I'm already role
the
playing.
early bits
What are you
and
talking about?
preambling.
He's on about our upkeep phase. We haven't
You
moved
are
into drawing yet.
exactly.
Bro.
You are a
Make phase
functional
one.
guy.
You are a regular guy. You can enter a space. Do whatever you want, man.
Okay.
I'll be Professor Maris.
I'm actually gonna
yourself.
play Charles Xavier.
Bald.
Full.
Bald.
There's nothing wrong
Speaking
with
of bald, Jaden.
Listen, I was bald for the one session, okay? I had my one Britney Spears moment. We don't need to keep talking about it.
Yeah.
I think it was like 3 sessions. My hair grows fast. It's fine. Yes. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Naked Roll Rats, where we are playing my homebrew D&D world, the untold story of Meridium, Collegium. Yay! Still scary to talk about. Hi, my name is Jaden. I will be your DM this evening, and I go by he, him.
Hi, I'm Taylor. I am going to be playing Julian, the party's rogue. Both of us go by he, him.
Hi, I'm Jay. I'll be playing Bryce Payne, the party's artificer. We both use he, him pronouns.
Everyone, I'm Ethan. I play the party's barbarian Cass, and both of us go by he, him.
Hi, I'm Jaco. I'm playing Adlo, the party's wizard, and we both go by he, him.
Hi, I'm Brian. Hi, I'm
No, sorry. Next line on the script.
Oh, okay, my bad. Hi, I'm Tony. I play Tamarin Voss, the group's cleric. Her pronouns are she, her, and mine are he, him.
Excellent. And yes, Brian is out this week. He's, I don't know, vacationing, living his best life, not playing D&D with us. Loser.
What?
What a guy, just out doing stuff that's not here. What a guy. But yeah, this is our second session. I'm going to take a pin from Tam and do this up top. This is our bi-weekly Wednesday game. Maybe moving to weekly. We still haven't really discussed that, or Ethan, if you're figuring out, I don't know, stuff's in the air about the Wednesday, but I'm here every other week. Hey, what's it doing? What's going on? And then we also have our Saturday campaign, and I was just trying to power through it. We have our weekly Saturday game as well that is DM'd by our lovely Tam, and that is every week. Same bat channel, same bat time, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. But we're here now, and let's get into tonight's session, where last we left off, we got to see the alternate timeline in which a great calamity happened beneath Meridium Collegium, the greatest adventuring academy in all of Sorel. And we got to see what happened in the consequences of a victory of somebody far more powerful than this world has ever seen. Thankfully, due to some last-minute shenaniganery pulled by the current headmaster, Alaric Noctis, your consciousness had been sent back in time to when you were all first years attending this prestigious academy. After waking up from what felt like a strange dream that you struggled to remember, you found yourselves in detention, at which point the headmaster offered that they needed some help cleaning up in an alchemy lab that had gotten real roughed up by some ne'er-do-wells doing ne'er-do-well things. In cleaning this alchemy lab, you guys found what seemed to be a false wall behind one of the bookshelves that was released with a symbol engraved in the back of an hourglass figure with a diamond in the middle. And upon further investigation, it led down a dark and decrepit hall that then eventually led into some sort of long forgotten chamber with a thick layer of dust and a sarcophagus in the middle. After doing a little bit more investigating, you kind of were left with more questions than answers, more questions than when you walked in, and just as you were about to leave, there were some footsteps that were echoing down the hall, and right as we left off, a shadowy figure had apparated in the middle of the room, standing directly in front of the sarcophagus. He didn't say anything. He didn't acknowledge you. He is simply standing and observing.
Menacingly?
And that is where we are picking up.
Is it menacingly?
No.
Can I do a vibe check on this person?
Sure. Roll, let's call it,
Insight?
yeah, fuck it. Yeah, you can insight him.
Eight.
He is just chilling, brother.
I look over. Hey, everybody, there is someone here. Are you a teacher?
The figure kind of looks over his shoulder at you. The form of his face still kind of cloaked in shadow. It's hard to get a read on race or gender or age or anything.
This guy's good.
And he just kind of goes back, looking into the sarcophagus, kind of tracing the edges of it with his fingers. Just kind of seems to be investigating the sarcophagus.
Hey, guy, I hate to be that guy. I am kind of in charge of this group of people. Are you, like, menacing of some kind? What are you doing here?
It's like this when we found it, by the way, for the record.
He pauses, kind of tracing the edge. And then you see him kind of draw a little bit of magic in the air. It goes off seemingly harmlessly. And then he begins to laugh. Not maniacally or menacingly, just kind of to himself. And then he turns and looks at the group of you standing kind of up on this balcony and goes, you've changed the path. Good.
Change the... What did he say? We changed what?
Like,
Can
Are
you,
you not-
at least explain yourself? What are you even doing here?
Oh, you're not. And the eyes, which are just these two glowing dots in this shadowy face, kind of alight for a second. don't know. Oh, that pitiful bastard. Well, no matter. You have set things in motion, and I'm interested to see where they go next. He zeroes in on you, Bryce. You don't know what you're holding, do you?
Me, out of character. What am I holding again? I'm so sorry.
If you
Oh,
don't
the
remember,
pin,
this
the
is
pin.
the rusty pin that you had clicked to
Bryce
yourself.
Bryce is just gonna I think because he'd like put it in a little pocket, but he's gonna activate his cloak of billowing again and take the most cowardly epic stance he can and just maybe I do, maybe I don't, but I look cool too, so
Right.
Well,
Well,
real quickly, I'm going to cast light on a coin in my pocket and flip it towards him.
okay.
I want to try to say who this is.
You flick the coin, and he's kind of still staring down Bryce, but the eyes kind of shift in the darkness to it, and it enters into his figure and just disappears.
Oh.
There is no form that it alights in. This is just a shadow standing in a human figure.
Well, everybody, I don't think this is a real person.
At the same time as that first coin is kind of sauced, I'd like to take some of the combustibles from the alchemy lab that can make the smoke, and I'd like to just smoke at my feet to look a little extra epic and literally just like dive just down like literally that far with like a little puff of smoke here.
Okay.
Repositioned. Now what? The change. Do you see it?
You're an odd group. And at this point, the figure kind of like leans back against the sarcophagus and is now actually taking in the lot of you.
Oh, odd group. Yes, that's us. What do you know about the pin?
Alleged pin.
I was there when it was made, boy.
Enlighten me.
Boy. You'd think after he ran the school for 100 years, he'd know a thing or two about teaching his students. Right. So, and he gestures to the sarcophagus that he's now like borderline just sitting on the edge of, like a tub. This was used to hold something very important. And that, as he points to you, Bryce, and the pin flies out of your pocket and into his hand. This was a security measure of sorts. It was supposed to alert the powers that be if what was in the sarcophagus ever moved.
Shit.
Well, did it? Are you the powers that be?
Oh, no. I am far older than what they put in this box. Regardless, it is curious that it was, I presume, empty when you found it?
Yeah, it was.
And he kind of like looks at the pin a little bit. And the enchantment is still in one piece, so it should have told them. Well, it seems that we have set several things in motion that even I am incapable of fully predicting, and that's where things get fun. Listen, I'm gonna be brief with you kids. It's very obvious that you do not know the monumental gravity of the situation you have found yourselves in. But this is a great opportunity for us all. Mostly for me. I'm going to give you a chance. If you are as capable as you are curious, I think there's plenty more chances for us to meet in the future. But for now, and I mean this with the utmost sincerity, truly hope this does not become your final resting place. Best of luck. The shadow dissipates into the air, and from the 4 currently still standing statues in the room, there are, the 4 statues of the founders when they were children, or when they were young adventurers. And from those 4 statues, the spectral visages of them step forward, one after the other, stepping into the room with you. And I need you all to roll initiative.
As the shadow vanishes, does the pin fall to the floor, or does the pin vanish with it?
Yeah, the pin just kind of dink and lands on the floor.
Okay, Bryce is just gonna call. You can hand that back, you dick.
Greco gone again. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4. Who are we missing?
One, two, three.
We're missing all of them.
Oh, you didn't click on your token whenever you rolled your initiative, and you're also muted.
Appreciative, thank you. Yeah, no, I got it. Thank you. I'll adjust afterwards.
Considering you got a +6 on your initiative, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say you have a higher bonus to give these. I have a 15 dex.
Well, the roll wasn't that great. I'm down to a 7, a nat 1 on that initiative, so
Hell yeah.
is what it is. Maybe plus. Yeah.
Color code these for my own sake and sanity.
Of course.
Play nice with me, roll 20, I beg of thee.
Release me!
Release me! Okay. So yes, these 4 specters step out of the shadows. A young Azamar man, a young dragonborn. It's hard to tell the color of the scales with this kind of shadowy undead figure, but a dragonborn woman of some kind, a high elf man, and a human woman. And as that figure standing in front of the sarcophagus disappears and they step through, they all just kind of slowly turn and look. And starting with Julian.
Oh, God. That's not great. I probably should have measured before we got here. That's too far. That's too far. Great. We're going to go on somebody a little closer. I would like to use insightful fighting against... Let's do... I'm trying to think of how angles would work here. Oh boy. I think think I am going to 5, 10, 15 pop right here. I'm going to use Insightful Fighting on Mr. Red right below me, which is, I believe, their deception against my insight to gain advantage against them.
Okay.
Yep. Insight against deception. If you were please. I'm not sure why that's at advantage. But 24 regardless.
Yeah. Apparently it is just sitting in the DMC, gang. That's a 5.
All right. Then I will make a single dagger throw against him at advantage. My God! Does 24 hit?
Yeah, sure does.
Neat. I'm gonna add on sneak attack. Let's hit that dagger throw damage. 8 piercing, 3 sneak attack.
Okay. So yes, you size up the shadow, and as you throw that dagger, it sinks in square to the chest. This is the ASMR man.
Yeah.
And it sinks in, and as it sinks in, the blade kind of slows before it fully makes contact. And he kind of looks down at it, flexes as the dagger kind of moves a little bit. You can feel him like getting used to his skin almost. Damage not quite what you thought it was going to be, but he is aware of your presence now.
Delighted. I am going to take a step back. And that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Next up, we've got Cass.
Yeah. Cass will start off. He sees Angry Shadow Monster, and that pisses him off. So he's gonna rage.
Yeah, buddy.
shadow monsters.
I
Hello.
hate shadow monsters.
He'll walk up and then going to reckless attack.
Shadow puppets are my least favorite kind of puppets.
So 21
Yep, that hits.
for 14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Again, as you hit it, you can kind of feel it sink in a way that you're not sure all of that damage is going through. This is the high elven man. And as you make that first swing and just kind of connect into it, it just kind of crosses his arms and looks at you for a second and just kind of gives you the top, bottom, top, and kind of nods.
Buddy prick! And then that'll be his turn.
All right. Then we get to the Shades of the Hero's turn. The one that you had attacked, Julian, that has the dagger in its chest, just kind of cracks its neck, floats up to the railing, and then gets in front of you, and it's just going to go for one little itty-bitty swing on you. Or click the funny little button. 8 to hit.
8 does not hit.
Tam, what did you do to me?
The DM's curse.
Yeah.
Not the name, it's the chair you're sitting in.
So yes, it'll float up to you and just kind of tries to go for a bit of a backhand and goes wild. And as it does it, he kind of like looks at its own arm and kind of stretches it a bit and flexes the fingers, nods again, and just kind of squares up ready with you. The wraith that you had punched, Cass, will do the same and float up to the balcony to be in the same level as you, and also just go for a swing, having sized you up as worthy of its time. An 18 to hit. I would assume that hits, Cass.
I'm double checking real quick. think so. Yes, just barely hits.
Terrible.
Just barely.
Just
You're
barely.
Okay, you rolled like bombs on this character. Oh,
I
fuck
did,
me.
and I have my shield.
Okay, for 4 necrotic damage. And your max HP reduces by 2.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
As it raises up onto the balcony, having kind of sized you up, it forms its hand into just kind of a blade figure and just kind of jams it into your chest. And as it does, you can kind of feel that kind of fatigue immediately set in.
Asshole.
The other two, the Dragonborn woman and the human woman, will just kind of float. What are we looking at here? Oh, they have a 50-foot fly speed, so yeah, they will just get here and here and take one swing each. First at Tamarind. A 15 to hit.
Misses.
Okay. And then on Adlo, a 16 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
All right, 4. Ooh, 11 necrotic damage, and your max HP reduces by 5.
Ooh.
Got it. Thank you.
Yes, this human woman, this visit of a human woman, flies up to you and just straight into the neck. Again, it's not actively piercing, but you can just feel those muscles tense and a sense of fatigue overcome your body. And then next up, we have got Tamarind.
Okay. Is there a way to roll something to figure out what these things are?
Yeah, just give me investigation or history.
Ooh, I was not. Never mind. Maybe I don't want to know. I was hoping Arcana or Religion.
I would accept Arcana as well.
Okay. Oh god, I am rolling like trash.
On a 10, some form of undead, but you don't know the specifics.
Okay. Then
Like you have heard your mother and her group have talked about spirits and specters and stuff like that, and this is ringing some of those bells, but you can't remember the details.
Okay. Tamarin is going to go into her pocket and pull out this just disgusting looking sack of something and hold it up and just start to push as much power into it as possible and hold it up, and I'm gonna try to turn undead.
Okay. That is a Wisdom 13. Can you post turn undead? What is the
I'm trying to
CR
see.
rating on it?
Is it not popping up, right? Oh,
It's just giving me the save. Does it say a CR rating of below?
no, because that's for destroy undead.
That's later.
Yeah, this is for
that's
any
a higher
undead.
level
Right.
feature. Yeah.
Later. It's just a save for now. Wisdom save.
I'm within 30 feet. I'm guessing that's all of them. Yup. Okay, we'll just go clockwise, starting with red.
Oh yeah, that's all.
Save for blue. Fail. For purple. Fail. And for green. Fail. Okay.
Nice.
Good. They are afraid of me like they should be.
There's a funny afraid one, isn't there? We'll just toss this one on.
Surprised.
for my own sake. So yes, the figure of the Azamar man sees you do this and just kind of nods as like an acknowledgement of your attempt, but the other three kind of recoil in their space and are holding a more defensive position as long as you hold aloft this sack of rotting meat and Lord knows what else.
Yeah, you don't want to know. Anyway, so she holds it up and she's just like, now focus the one that is not holding. And then she's just going to try to keep them at bay for now.
Gotcha. Next up, we've got Adlo.
I think Adlo. This is so they're incapacitated now, right? For those that failed.
It is frightened. They have to take their turn to move as far away from.
Tamara.
Oh God, Tamara.
This is
thank
frightened
you.
and
Well,
incapacitated,
yeah, it has the
right? Or
incapacitated
just frightened?
condition as well. Like it'll still
Oh,
have
right.
to move on its turn, but it also I think that means it doesn't get reactions.
It does not,
Yeah.
right? That's what I'm banking on right now.
I was gonna say,
Oh, yeah, what
banking
is-
on because that guy's all up in your grill.
Yeah, that hurt.
I
bad,
don't know what
so-
2024 incapacitated is then.
I think it's no reactions.
We can look it up. So we can post
Spot
it.
check
Me,
that.
Google, never.
Before I move, please, quickly, somebody find out.
I think the correct term is retreat, but no.
A creature cannot take any actions, bonus actions, or reactions. Its concentration
Oh, so, like,
immediately breaks. It cannot
incapacitated.
speak, and it has disadvantage on any initiative.
Initiative.
So all it can do is move, and it would use that movement to get as far as it can. It gets no.
Okay, yes.
active
Later on in the
wisdom or
text block, it does not inherently prevent movement on its own. So yeah, all
Gotcha.
they can do now is move.
Hell yeah!
I move,
all right, this
and
red one's about to
then-
suffer.
I'm going to then cast.
The only one who didn't was this one.
I think, yeah, I'm gonna chromatic orb at the red one. Gonna
Gotcha.
go Thundercats.
Thundercats.
Oh!
Damn.
Was
Is that a crit?
Crit?
Oh, no, it's a 19.
No, it's a 19.
Oh, man.
Yep. So 26 to hit.
But
And then
max
ooh,
roll
fat,
on
fat
What?
sixes. That's 18
the
thunder
6,
damage.
6.
Good lord, what a roll.
Now, I'm pretty sure, though, with the way Chromatic Orb rolls now, if you wanted to, I don't know if you want to, but it can bounce to another enemy within 30 feet if it rolls doubles. But I don't know if you wanted to at the moment.
Within 30 feet. Oh, really? Let's see here.
Yeah, the new Chromatic Orb is ridiculous.
Same number, 2 or more. A new target within 30. Orb can't leap again, so... Is it the same damage or just 1d8?
I think
Afterwards.
I think it re-rolls the damage and the attack. Like, you get a chance to do it again or something.
The only trade-off to
I'm gonna-
consider
I'm
is
gonna
that would
opt
wake
out.
another one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
opt
the
out.
fear.
So, yeah, he'll basically... Adlo's gonna sort of tuck in here after firing that off and effectively sort of use this alcove and sort of check his wound and see, like, you know, wherever this claw hit him, there's like this necrotic spot on him now, and now he's
Yeah,
just very
the
much like...
veins have started to turn black.
And he's in school, so doesn't have mage armor up.
Yep.
Doesn't, you know, like, there's a lot going on here, so this is fun. All right, yeah, that's his turn.
Okay, yeah, you blast off that necrotic orb, and you're going to be the mage to end all mages. You know this thing is primo, and as it lands, it kind of racks and recoils, and then you see the figure just kind of shake it off, flicks his nose a little bit.
Oh, good, it just ate that. Nice. Feeling bad.
It reacted, but again, the damage did not land as succinctly as you would have wanted.
Got you. Understood.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
That's it.
Any
No, I'm
bonus
good.
action?
Thanks.
All right. We move on to Bryce Payne.
All of the bravado gone. Bryce, with shaking hands, reaches into one of the pouches on his utility belt. There's these 3 little capsules in his hand that look like firecrackers, essentially. He just starts literally shaking them and throws them and casts magic missile as these 3 little... Essentially, they light in the air and bombard the back of the red one. And
Gotcha.
he's there's no witty catchphrase. Yeah, no, he's just throwing. That's 7 total force damage
Gotcha.
into ye old Redden. And he's going to. He has extra movement because of the type of armor he has, and he's literally just gonna fucking daddle over here into the corner, chuck it and run, and that'll be Bryce's go.
Gotcha. This is the first time that the damage really resonates. You see each 3 of those impacts. Doosh, doosh, doosh. And he kind of looks over his shoulder at you and again gives that kind of... There's a bit of a shit-eating grin on his face, but he nods at you as you scurry off into the corner.
You saw nothing.
Back to the top with Julian.
So, I am going to take its confidence as a means to an end here, and I am going to attack and offhand attack it, both at advantage from Insightful Fighting.
Oh, that's right. You just get to keep that.
Yep, until a minute passes.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. This and this. 13 and a 17.
Both hit.
Awesome. Sneak attack for the first. Not sneak attack for the second. Oh, 1.
So,
I would
okay.
like to use my bonus action because of the lovely feature of knives to be used for your
as part of the
action.
attack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as part of the attack action.
Mhm.
To try to make an investigation check here, I'm really trying to see if this is a fruitless action to keep fighting these things and we're just supposed to get the fuck out of here. Like, is the way out even a possibility?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and just roll me an investigation.
Awesome. That one wouldn't be an advantage. So I will make arguments for it later. 26, that's a natty.
Jesus
Yes.
Christ. All right, so yes, on a natural 20, even with a natural 20, you walked a fucking distance down this hall. You have no idea what is going on down the hall. Like, the figure walked from that direction, but he was invisible. It's cloaked in darkness. The figure standing in front of you has a bravado and a machismo and doesn't seem to, like, really give a shit. And then you look closer, and his form is waning. In the spots, especially where those magic missiles hit, the shadows are struggling to reconstitute into his shape. The damage is adding up. The figure itself, the personality, the what's the word I'm looking for? The attitude of the figure isn't acknowledging the fact that the form is failing, basically.
Okay.
But the damage is adding up.
Don't let them fool you. This is working. And I am going to swivel a little here so that our casters have a better time trying to hit it with me not in the middle of the way. And I'll kind of keep a little ducked position, and that's the end of my turn.
Hit the Skyrim crouch. All right,
Skyrim crouch, 2 daggers in hand.
classic. Back to Cass.
Awesome. Yeah, seeing that these two are seemingly in a state, he's going to turn his attention and try and drop the one that's already seemingly wavering a little bit. So he'll run up to Red over here and try and hit it. Going reckless again. The advantage. Damn. 13.
13 just hits.
Oh, thank God. Okay. For 15 bludgeoning damage.
You run up, and you know your fists aren't connecting like you want them to, like they do anytime you have ever beat down somebody who talks shit on you. But you still get in position, and one square to the chest, and the figure looks down at you and goes, "We will remember," as it fades away into dust.
Please don't.
Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, he'll be like, yeah, hard to miss this ugly mug. And then he's going to move over to the other one. And then that will be his turn.
All right. We come back to the Shades, who are all terrified.
Scatter.
And is it at the end of each of it? Does it get another chance to save? It doesn't, does it? They just fucking run.
Yeah. If they take
just gotta
damage
pick-
again.
Yeah, we just
You
gotta
gotta
pick
it
one
ends early.
and pile on each round.
Right. So yeah,
It's
this one
like,
will.
wow, this is fun. This is great.
Divide and conquer. Yep.
Thanks for fucking my combat, Tony.
How
Clerics.
how close is that blue
I'm
one
so
to me?
grateful.
And,
He hit me for 11 and reduced my max health by 5. That hurt like a.
Yeah, I was like, once that happened, I was like, yeah, I don't think we could really play around with these. I was like,
Yeah, no, I think
very scary.
The blue one was in melee with you and Cass because it had stabbed Adlo.
So y'all could take AOs and break it if
yeah,
you wanted.
we could switch targets to a new one, or we could just leave them to it and book it. But that gives no guarantee, and we could just be backing ourselves into a corner.
I mean, I want to hit it.
I was gonna
I
say,
like
I
isolate-
think we're at a
fuck it,
very
hold
strong
the
point
threat
at
now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
at a good point now.
Yeah.
Great.
Take that. AOT. AOO.
Great. I believe that's just one, and it wouldn't be an advantage for me.
if it hits, you would still get your sneak though, because there's an ally in range of it too, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
No, but
But
I think you only get
Where's
sneak
that old
once
sneak?
per round.
Oh, I thought it was
Did
once
they-
per turn,
did they
and since it's on someone
switch it?
else's turn, you still can. Because that
I
was
think
like
that's
the
a
old fighter
5e
combo.
thing they changed.
boom.
Oh,
No,
it's once per
turn.
Per turn.
Once
Yeah,
per
okay,
turn,
so-
it's a different turn.
New turn.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you would get sneak attack on that, and both of those hit.
New damage.
Is-
Do this.
Isn't turn... I thought turn was based on, like, top to
No.
bottom, though.
No, that's
It's not
not
based
That's
on-
round.
Okay.
If not,
Oh
we'll
my
fucking
God.
change it at the distance.
We'll edit it in post.
sneak attack went crazy.
Yes, that one did.
They do some damage. They do
9,
damage.
4 for a
The
total of
damage.
13 with go figure undead specters resistant if it wasn't obvious.
Anyway.
What?
That does mean it's going to show up next to Bryce, and it's no longer incapacitated. So we'll be able to
Yep.
fuck on Batman.
Not incapacitated, not frightened.
That's okay.
But
He's
it is the
frightened.
end of their turn. Ooh.
Maybe.
Interesting point of order. Would it then still need to flee? Because turn undead would break before it made it there.
It would be it leaving our space causes us to attack it.
Right.
At that point, it could either decide come at us or beeline it
That's
to
true.
the other guy.
I specifically stayed
Yeah, so-
quiet in this deliberations because I didn't
So it
want
got
to
to
influence
there,
it.
and then it
can-
broke.
I am
Dealer's
still
choice,
isolated
would
in
it-
the corner, to be fair.
Yeah, would it? Yeah, the effect ends. Now frightened and incapacitated.
Pick of the litter.
I don't think. I could argue that it wouldn't be able to make actions.
No, yeah, its action economy is still
Yeah.
dead.
Fucked
But
up, but it
it
could
just doesn't have
still,
to do the flee.
Yeah, it could still beeline at him, or come
Or if it wanted
back
to
to
turn
us.
back around and get back into... Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the human?
This
No,
is the
it will
story of my
finish...
life.
It no longer hovers directly over Bryce, but it gets to here and kind of spins back around and kind of steeples its fingers and just looks at you all. And the other two just fuck off to the other corners of the room. And are just staring at you all intently.
You see?
And we're back to Tam.
Okay, I'm going to step up here, and you've seen her cast all her creepy-looking spells, and out of nowhere, she just reaches into her coat and pulls out a crossbow. And just
I love it.
Yes.
and
Alexa, play medieval pumped up kicks.
and you see her look at them and go, let's see how this goes. And then you see there is no arrow in the crossbow, just this crackling, almost white and black lightning, kind of almost like, I guess, kind of like how you imagine a witch bolt. And then she shoots it as I'm casting True Strike on with my crossbow.
Nice.
And so I'm just gonna roll a regular crossbow, just add 1 to it because it's stupid. So 18, and that's gonna be an extra 1 damage. So that is 5 radiant damage.
5 radiant damage. Okay. Yeah, so you level this crossbow. This electricity kind of forms in place of a bolt. It fires, and I'm assuming you're shooting at the blue one?
Yes.
It impacts it square in the chest and kind of alights the chest. And you see the figure wince and kind of grit its teeth. And then it locks eyes with you, and its eyes kind of narrow.
As it looks at me, at this point, I'm facing it so it can really see me. At this point, my eyes are completely black, and there's just black ooze dripping from my face. We could see who's scarier. That's it.
Are you doing anything else with your turn?
No, that's it.
All right, Adlo, to you.
Can I see this specter we're targeting from where I'm standing?
Yes, they're floating up by the roof.
Oh,
of the-
okay, great. So then, sort of like, with a bit of hubris, sort of sees everybody making this like semicircle now in front of him. Just feels very commandery and just sort of holds his palm up. I'm gonna upcast magic missile to 2nd level and just send 4 straight on out.
Gotcha.
Let's see here. I'll just send the rest of them.
5, 10, 12 total.
And then I just started blasting.
And just arcing them all over everybody. They're just sort of.
Yeah, each one of those impacting this figure, taking the hits, is starting to look not angry, but flustered at the amount of damage that just got dumped into it.
Nice. I moved a little bit, and that's going to be my turn.
Back to you, Bryce.
Bryce is gonna take. Actually, I have a prop for this. Give me a second.
Oh, goodness.
He's gonna take a little flask off his utility belt about the size of this thing of like water enhancer. He's gonna flip open the top, crack it, douse this thing in oil, and then take out his it's a cooler looking version of a tinderbox, and he's literally just gonna light oil on the space that it's standing. Which I'll post the douse oil thing because he's really leaning into the gizmos and gadgets. He's not fighting with anything less than that.
I will reiterate, this thing is floating 20 feet in the air next to the ceiling.
Can he douse the oil on the ceiling to drip fire through it, or is it too much space?
You can certainly try.
I would prefer for him to be using fire than boring magic.
An area within 5 feet of yourself. No, I don't think you'd be able to get it up onto the
Oh,
ceiling.
yeah, no, fair enough. Okay. That's tragic. In that case, new plan. Fuck the water enhancer. He's just going to reach all the way into a pouch and pull it onto his hand like a gauntlet, and then trace a little string back, and like a slingshot, he's going to let it go, and 2 little wire leads are going to go up in the air as he uses the lightning launcher on his armor. And it's a literal taser.
Taser.
That's a 7 to hit.
You call?
Yes, you fire this, and it has just taken so much damage from all of your teammates, and it seems to be pretty quick on the draw, as it almost hears that kind of like of it winding back, and for a split second just becomes incorporeal as it goes and scatters off the back wall.
He is going to take a little crank on the inside of his forearm where he reached into that pouch, and he's just going to start reeling the wires back in while generating the friction for another charge. And as he's reeling those back in, he's just going to skedaddle back this way, away from it.
Anything else?
I'm so sorry, Jaden.
No, I'm here for it, brother. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's all he's got. It's all
All right.
I've got. We're good.
Back to the top with Julian.
King Julia.
Julian! I am... out of range for a comfortable shot. Julian is going to stow one of the daggers away that he has pulled out of thin air, and he's going to take a step forward, put that hand on the railing, and to a handstand looking at his friends. Great hustle, everyone! And I'm going to tumble over the edge to down below.
Gotcha. Give me an acrobatics check.
You got it! 17!
Okay. I will say you do it without taking the fall damage since you had prepared for the dismount.
Great.
Cool.
And I will roll 5 feet. I think I'm close enough now. Ah, motherfucker. I'll roll a little bit more.
Just
Roll, and then,
Hands up. Somersault.
yes,
Are your
I Elden
souls-
Ring,
yeah, Elden Ring
Double-
character. Just...
double roll. And I'm gonna... Oh, boy.
Do they know they could just walk?
Insightful fighting first. I'm intelligent enough. A deception check from him, and I will insight.
Gotcha.
The lowest I've rolled today.
Ooh. Hey.
Still not able to obfuscate your piercing gaze.
Awesome. I'm kind of sick. I don't know if you know this. And while I'm rolling, I'm pitching a dagger out.
Gotcha.
Nice 18 to hit.
That hits.
Delightful. There's your damage. And I am going to... What was that? Count it with me, folks. 5 down, 15, 20. Okay, great. I will move 2 squares this way, and once again, kind of crouch down, give a thumbs up, and that's the end of my turn.
As you go to duck into this, you hear the sound of your knife clattering to the floor as this figure begins to also fade into nothingness as it looks down at you and goes, "What are you doing?" as it fades away into nothing.
I guess it's not a fan of gymnastics.
Off my insight check, can I get anything of this spirit? Was that just kind of the personality, or does this thing seem genuinely affected that I was attacking it? Mind you, it was a 10.
Give me a separate insight.
Cool. I love rolling more times. It was a 9 because I don't have advantage.
It's hard to say. It's a very disorienting thing because they're not talking like normally during the combat.
Yeah.
And so it's hard to get a read on whatever is happening here.
Great. And that's it from little old Julian.
Cass.
Cass will hop over the side of the railing down here.
Does he
give
also
me-
roll when he lands?
Give me an acrobatics.
See him just absolutely biff it here.
And crunch.
No, do the
19.
superhero pose.
God, no, never mind.
Yeah, hero landing or Deadpool hero landing. Ooh, that's bad on the knees.
Julian does the Elden Ring rollout. Cass just 3-point lands.
It's just like an impact. It makes a small little crater when he lands.
Sick.
And then he'll move 25 feet and then take the dash action to get to here, and then bonus action is going to maintain his rage.
Gotcha.
And that will be his turn.
The other two figures.
Tactical advance.
The other two figures kind of watching you all scurry, start to move, and then look up at Tamarin still holding aloft this sack of shit, and just kind of
Sack of shit.
You know how people draw like squiggle green lines for stink? I like to think that those exist in the plane, like in reality. There are squiggly green lines coming off this bag.
Ew, poop lines.
Literally.
Ew.
yeah, and they don't get jack
No,
shit. They
no,
can't
they're
even like
just-
No.
hold an
They're just
action or
cooked.
nothing.
Yeah.
Just
no
cooked
battle.
until we finish him off. Bummer.
The purple one will move a little bit further this way, but other than that, that is their turn. Back to you, Tamarind.
Okay, let's see here. We'll go down here, and then take the crossbow and shoot it at green.
Gotcha.
And hold on a second. 23 or 4 radiant.
Gotcha.
She's
No,
over
that's not
there
how that
just
works.
with her crossbow, just taking little pop shots.
Yeah, again, it impacts and you see the damage take hold. And this is the high elven man, and you see as the damage hits, it kind of shakes its head, and the eyes sharpen, and it looks up at you. And a very calm but wry smile spreads across his face.
When they look at it, she just looks confused and turns her head, and it goes way too far sideways, where it looks like her neck's kind of bent, like broken. She's just confused by these things.
Anything else on your
Yeah,
turn?
isn't it weird how living, breathing, heart-pumping, blood-flowing creatures act?
What are those? No, I'm just kidding. No, that's it. Just
Back to you, Adlo.
All right. Move up a bit. Get stationed right here next to Tamarin. And again, I think it's another second level magic missile just sent right back out at this this next specter.
Gotcha. $14.
Jeez, nice.
Again, just boom, 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 boom. You can see on this high elf man, there's a he has quit looking at you and he's starting to survey the surroundings. There's not necessarily a panic, but the gears are starting to turn in its head a little bit quicker. Do you have anything on your bonus action?
Nothing on my bonus action. I'd probably just say, I think it's beginning to panic. and sort of end my turn.
Bryce.
It's beginning to panic. What a coincidence. I definitely wasn't. And Bryce has 35 feet of movement since he could just go down the stairs to get there, but everyone else has been flipping off the railings and it's cool. So he'll move 30 right to the top of the statue and then launch himself over the side in what is going to one way or another be a really great landing.
Give me that acrobatics check.
Dirty fucking 20.
Yep. Full Batman Begins. You spread your cowl as you take that
The
leap.
cloak of billowing is billowing indeed. And as he lands, he has finished reeling in his shitty little slingshot taser, and he's just gonna take another crack at the green one with it. It's a 13 to hit.
13 just hits.
Okay, and once per turn, it will do an additional bit. Okay, that's ones on both. And once per turn, he gets an extra dice on it, so that is 2 lightning damage, which I'm assuming it will resist back to.
You'd sure think, wouldn't you? As it gets a little bit of static shock, it doesn't even seem to pay attention.
Static
And
shock.
he will just start reeling it in furiously since it's way farther out this time.
Bonus action?
That's Bryce's turn.
All right. Once again, Julian.
Great. Julian's gonna steal himself, kind of still sitting in that crouch stance. He's gonna kind of rub the chin, daggerless at the time. I'm gonna look at my compatriots and then at this thing that's apparently panicking. I am going to casually walk up these stairs and across. Give me 20, 25, 30. I am going to take a full action to try to ascertain this thing. If I could make the same Arcana check that was made by Timmy.
The purple one?
Yes, this purple one here.
Yeah, go ahead and give me that Arcana.
Awesome. I do get advantage on this for taking a full action to do so.
Oh yeah.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So the first thing you get is that these are specters. These are a form of undead. You've already witnessed kind of the big thing about them is that they sap the life force of anything that they manage to attack. Peering past just like the mechanically what are this into kind of how they've been acting, their forms are indicative of the statues they stepped out of, which you were able to surmise when you first came in here were statues of the young 4 founders of Meridium Collegium. I mean, you've never fought specters before, but you feel like something in a history book would have said if specters retained the memories of the people they used to be. And so the fact that these are talking to you is wrong.
All right. If I had to take a crack at it, I'm going to guess that we are taking the backlash of what is the rest of the contingency plan is throw these things out if there was somebody trying to open the case, right?
A sound hypothesis.
Delighted. I'm going to stand there. I'm going to rub my chin. Little chin. I'll take my bonus action to insightful fighting against it, and that will be my turn. Oh, sorry. It's the first one, 25. I have advantage in that.
They finally roll high, and you just simply roll higher. Yep, you've got this purple one, the dragonborn woman visage. You've got her number.
Anything else with your turn? Strange beings these are. undead, but not traditional?
Ooh, the alt undead.
Interesting. Alt undead. They're like the scene crowd. Huh.
Anything else on your turn?
That is it.
Right. Next up, Cass.
Remind me, the green is still up in the air, correct?
Yes, I would, because it moved laterally. It did not move up to the roof, so it is about 15 feet off the ground.
High jump it. You got it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Cass will try and run up to here and kind of like use the wall as like a boost and jump off the wall and try and grapple it down to the ground.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
I believe I have advantage. Let me just double check that.
Advantage on athletics, yeah, because of your
The rage, right?
yeah, the rage.
The rage.
Just want to make sure.
With
It's
the
a
large
rage.
Oh, I missed the.
No.
No.
No, no, no.
There will be none of that.
Is that
No,
not,
no, no.
Roll. No, edit out
why
and
is it
post.
not rolling?
Go put a.
Yeah, Taylor, I know
don't
you're not
edit.
editing these, but get it out of here.
All right, you got it.
Okay, let me close my character sheet and open it again because it said no athletics for you.
Today's episode
Everyone
is
point and
sponsored
laugh
by
at the
Roll20.
unathletic.
Today's episode is sponsored by Roll20. Just kidding, they don't have any money. There we go. Okay.
Rolling in it, dude.
22.
22. Yeah, you full on just get that perfect kickoff. You are soaring through the air like a squirrel. And as you go to wrap your hand around this, you find purchase for a half second as the figure looks at you. And similar to when it dodged Bryce's lightning, it goes incorporeal for just a frame and you fall to the ground as they are immune to grapple.
Upon like landing on the ground, Cass just looks up. I hate you. And he's just gonna bonus action continue rage.
Gotcha. Down to the spirit's turn. Again, this Dragonborn woman looking at you, looking at her, looking at you. Having a weird stare off over there in the little
And I'm
corner of the
looked at
room.
her.
Yeah.
She looked at me.
The high elfin figure, again, has been surveying the room. Looks down at you, Cass. Shakes its head and flashes over towards Atlo. And is going to take a strike at you.
Fucker!
Oh
Ooh.
no! He really took it personal that you called
Oh
out he
my
was panicking.
God.
Yeah, right.
Bro's
No
face
kidding.
got hurt.
10 to hit.
That is a miss.
Thank God for one index.
It slides over and tries to take a swing at you and goes wide. And it looks at your ears. Again, kind of smiles to itself. And that's
We are the same, brother.
You and I, we are the
Damn.
same.
It is your go.
Okay, let's see here. We're gonna, you know what? You're just gonna see her pull out. You know what? Nah, I can just keep doing what I'm doing. I'm just gonna take another pop shot. Pop shot. The old pop shot. 13 for 8 radiant.
Against the green?
Yeah.
13 misses.
Ooh.
This
Oh,
one's better than the other
I don't know
ones.
if it
Let's
really
kill
matters, but it is 14.
14 hits.
Okay.
This one's not that much better
So,
than the other ones.
So I just, again, with my true strike, I'm just rolling a regular crossbow, which is using my dex, which is 14. But when I use True Strike, I use my casting modifier, which is a +3. So yeah, that's all. Sorry, damage and attack. So 14,
No, that's fine.
8 radiant. As I just just
that bolt lands into it. It doesn't even turn to acknowledge as that bolt sinks in and the form starts to fade away. It's still just kind of surveying Adlo, and as the form begins to reach up towards the top, again, you just hear it go, "He's not even looking at us," as the form fades away.
To end my turn, I'm going to her head starts to turn to look towards the last little shade or whatever, and so her head goes and looks, and it goes all the way around, and then she turns her body to match where her head's looking.
Hell yeah.
That'll be the end of my turn.
All right, Adlo.
Sort of a little perplexed as this, hearing this statement coming from this one apparition just sort of vanishing, just has no idea what it means. Curious though. Go over, move himself over like by the statue and the railing, sort of surveying, seeing the last one is out there. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Some more magic missiles on the way.
Ten. Right?
Yep.
Quick
10.
math.
10 good. 10 good.
My
yes.
not so quick math.
10 many.
10 many.
Boom. This is the Dragonborn woman, and as that hits, and the fear subsides, she smiles at you, Julian. And that is all. Adlo, anything else with your turn?
No, I think I'm good where I'm at. Thanks.
Heard.
Alrighty. Bryce Payne is gonna ascend to where the guy was sitting on the edge of the thing, and grab the pin to put it back where it had been yoinked out of his pocket like a meanie, because theft isn't okay. And then as he puts it in his belt, he will grab another cluster of these 3 little mini firecracker looking things and shake them and set them up into the air and cast his own janky dumb version of magic missile. That is 11 points of force damage.
Nice damage.
Gotcha.
I guess it's not so janky.
Anything else?
Rap metal and attitude. No, and he's just gonna, sensing that the tides are starting to pretty much solidify in our favor, and feeling his oats, he's just gonna say, "You're outgunned and outmatched. We've won. Surrender now." He knows that that's probably not gonna happen, but he's read lots of books where that's the things that get said in the last moments of a fight, and he needs to get his licks in, so that's the end of his turn.
All right, up to what may be our last round of combat, Julian.
Julian's standing there, arms crossed, hand on the face. So what is this, huh? Is this just your day job, standing around protecting an empty box, or did you see something?
She simply smiles back at you.
God, I love a mystery. I'm going to produce 2 more daggers. This time from a top pants pocket and from the inner arm of the other arm. And I will advance, take 2 attacks, both at advantage. Wait. Hiya! Hiya!
Both hit.
15 and 21. Give me this, give me that. That one's less. It's only 4 on the second. But
That's
14
says,
for 18 total.
Okay, yeah. As you throw them both into the air, she's still floating about 15 feet above you. The first one sticks, and the smile falters for a second, and the second one sticks. And similar to when the human, both knives fall out of the form as it begins to disapparate into dust. And still smiling at you. The mouth doesn't move, but you hear, "There has to be another," as the last form vanishes into dust.
Hey, well, that was very terrifying. Very scary.
I think you're a little more frightening than these things. I'm not gonna lie.
I do not know what you're talking about.
By the way, you got ink all over your face.
Ah, yes, it does that sometimes.
Point proven.
When you cast your magic,
the-
ink doesn't just come from your face. I'm confused.
Well, one, I don't cast magic, and even if I did, I don't think that would be happening.
Oh, sorry, I don't know what is normal casting.
Clearly.
Damn.
Yeah, Julian just sits there and he's going to swivel around from his position. They're not talking about us anymore. I'm thinking a memory, an echo, something of the past that happened that they're reliving or suffering through.
Yes,
And
is
he's
that
gonna
typical
walk
with
this
them?
way
Do
to
they
grab
is that what they
daggers.
do? Is they relive terrible parts of their past?
As you, Julian, as you're pontificating on this, and you say, "An echo, perhaps," there is a slow clap coming from the hall, as again that same shadowy figure walks back into the room. "Oh, you're putting it together. I'm so proud."
Who are you anyway?
Tell us, it ruins the mystery. You gotta keep the persona.
Ignore
I'd be
him.
happy to answer any questions, boy, but to quote a friend of mine from a reality that you all don't exist in, you're not asking the right questions.
Mother bitch. Knock it off.
Wait,
Well-
I've heard that before, right? No, this sounds familiar.
I remember the teacher said there's no stupid questions, but that was right before they told me my question was stupid, so I don't really believe it.
Julian's gonna leisurely stroll forward to grab his other dagger off the floor and kind of getting closer to the visage of the person. Fine then. Do be so kind to tell me what the hell was that? Because it's not like the regular undead. No. And you said I'm putting it together by calling them echoes?
To a degree. They were a test. You all are students, after all, are you not?
Ah, see, I was right. It was a teacher.
That doesn't mean he's a teacher. No. They're talking about a fight before Maybe after us? Timey-wimey shit.
You'll figure out in time.
God damn it.
Pun intended. But first, a gift for your successful endeavor. And the figure reaches out into the air, grasps, and you can see the air bend under his fingers as if it's fabric, and pinches and pulls it down, and you all feel that same in your chest. And I need you all to roll a d20.
Ten.
I got a 4.
It scrolled me all the way back up to the top, and I thought we all got ones. I about lost it.
TPK, the nat ones tell a story.
As he finishes this, and that weight in your chest settles in, your vision goes black for just a fraction of a second, and you shake it off. And there's a memory. It's either memory or the weirdest sense of deja vu, but something in your minds isn't what it was. Well, I'm sure that will be very useful to you all eventually. But for now, and he kind of looks over at Bryce, still standing at the sarcophagus. Let me do you a favor. And he waves his hand dismissively, and the pin glows very brightly as a runic circle appears above it, and then the runic circle cracks and kind of glitters away. You wouldn't want people spying on you now, would you?
I knew it could do that. I was testing everyone else on their knowledge of artifacts.
The rest of
And
it
he looks really embarrassed.
The rest of it I'll leave there for now. It's no fun if I give you all the answers, now is it?
No, it's fine.
You
could do
said
that.
any question, and then you didn't give a straight answer the whole time. I feel cheated.
Do I get one more?
You may ask as many as you want. I'm at no liberty to answer, but if I find them useful to you, I'd be happy to help.
I have a question, but it can come with a wager. Sorry. Okay. Pretend, guys. I'm still cool.
What if we flip a coin, and then if it's heads, you tell the truth. If it's tails, you don't lie.
Sure.
Julian,
coin.
flip it.
Okay. Call it. 1 or 2. Come on now.
1.
Aha.
Okay. Did you kill the 4 of them that we were? Was that? Did you put them in the state that they were undead? Did you kill them?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Oh no.
no.
Okay. Okay.
Well,
I'm just.
and he will mage hand the coin that you just flipped and hold it in front of you, Julian. The head and tail on the coin have disappeared. It is just a disc of metal now.
Ah, I see you've done the thing again. You're being unclear and facetious.
Okay, so there is no true answers, but we can ask as many questions as we want. Okay, well that seems...
I'll be a little bit more candid with you. The form I am now does not hold memories very well. and the form of me that does is in no position to talk. So I am simply here as a guide for now. And for now, you best get out of here before people start asking questions where you are.
I was just gonna say, if you won't tell us anything useful, and you can't tell us anything useful, then I say good day. I'm gonna start walking down towards the shadowy long exit and just leave, like brush right past him, don't even look him in the eye.
You get about 15 feet behind him, and then, boom, there is an invisible wall.
Hey, that's my
holding you in
trick.
place.
That's my trick. Don't you do my shtick.
Hey, I said from the top that this campaign is nothing but stolen IP.
Well,
And if it also means my friends, so be it.
so at least, Jaco, you didn't go taking off running in that direction.
I'm glad I didn't sprint.
Bugs on
I
a
guess
windshield.
Yeah, I guess Adlo turn around. Either you're gonna tell us something or you're gonna let us go. Guide on, whoever.
A fair warning before I let you all depart. What you've witnessed here, nobody, most nobody, is going to understand anything you say about it. Not that they are stupid or incapable. They physically will not be able to understand. So don't waste your time. And best of luck, as the figure disappears.
Gone or not, I'm saying I'm gonna, as I see fit. I'll ask what questions I will, and I'll probably get some real answers. And gonna continue on with the walk after sort of bumping my nose into whatever wall was there or wasn't.
I was gonna say I'll walk with you, and then just to agree with you, I'm just gonna be like, when I kill you, I will make you spill all of your secrets. And just like, she literally is so frustrated. She's like almost like different voices are coming out of her mouth as she's talking. She's just so irritated.
Well, what a blast. You angry man cyborg, let's head out.
Agreed.
Beep boop, beep boop bop.
Bryce is gonna cough, like force himself to cough hard a couple of times, then just like put the voice back on for a second and just say to Julian,
I'm totally gonna have the aesthetic down better. Next time we see that guy, I'm gonna be even cooler than he is. Swear to God.
Mm-hmm.
Julian, give me either an insight or an investigation.
Oh, wow.
I will say they have different DCs because they will give you different things.
Oh, no. I will take Wait, which two?
Investigation or insight?
I'll do investigation because I get advantage. Shout out to feats, everybody.
Shout out feed everybody.
Today's stream sponsored by Feet.
I don't know about
He
that
does.
one. I don't know about that one.
Okay. As you are walking and you are kind of trying to figure out what's happening, in the way that if somebody were to touch you, for a brief moment, your body can like feel where it has been touched. Your earpiece has been moved.
Moved, removed, or moved? Period.
Moved. It's still on your ear.
I will activate it to hear what's on it.
Now, usually when you activate your earworm, it plays just in your ear, almost akin to a whisper. This plays something else entirely.
We leave now.
There has to be another seal. There has to be. He's not even looking at us anymore. What do you think you're doing? I was right. Run. Please. There has to be another answer. Don't make this sacrifice for nothing.
We will remember you.
Good. Someone else will find it.
Then no one else can ever come here alone.
Then we stay. We build here. We guard this place. And we teach anyone willing to carry the burden that we couldn't. And in time, we will find somebody who can succeed where we failed.
As Julian reaches up and activates his earworm, you all hear this, as if somebody was standing directly in front of you talking.
What the heck? What was that? Hello? Hello?
Are any of those voices recognizable as ones we've heard before?
Yes? 4 of them, to be specific.
The 4 heals, I assume.
Those.
Yes, it does not take a roll to realize that the 4 things you heard from those specters as they died were from this audio.
And the statues were the early years of the founders of this place.
Before we leave, I'm going to have Bryce chip. Well, one, he would grab a few pieces of the pile of gravel that was by this this big one here.
Mm-hmm.
And also he's gonna like chip a piece of the wall off.
Okay.
Because dwarves can do pseudo carbon dating in my brain. Hashtag stone racism. No, but he's gonna try and do detective work on what the fuck this stuff is, how old it is, and everything later. So he needs material to work with.
And that's where we'll take our break. Crazy. What a move.
Okay.
Huh. Usually I just record memos to myself on this thing. We're definitely hearing the reality of what these things were. A decision made.
So does that mean that they built this whole thing around this thing or something else?
That's my idea. Or no, that sounds about right. They failed somewhere and sealed the thing away or broke a seal rather, and were forced to deal with the consequences and decided to teach people. how not to fuck up old things? Maybe.
We'll have to think about this. This is kind of confusing, but very interesting.
Time. What a strange medium.
Oh, by the way, what time is it right now? Is detention over yet?
Well, considering we got out, I'm gonna say yes.
Ah, that is very true. Okay, well, we did our time, right?
No. I'm in charge of all of you. We're still in detention, technically.
But if
Doesn't
we-
mean that I can't bring you out of the room that we were assigned to, I don't know, go to the bathroom on a different wing and, I don't know, near our places of rest. That's completely reasonable.
What?
I feel like that whole line of thought is like clutching sand. I don't think it's going to hold much at all.
Meanwhile, Bryson literally has gravel in his pocket.
Grip panically looses on gravel.
See, you're doing it wrong. You're supposed to keep sand in your pocket.
Well, should we tell? I feel like this was. I don't want to get expelled.
What?
But like,
What are you going to
it's a
tell?
little weird.
What are you going to tell?
Julian will touch his tie and adjust it. No. What's happened here is between us. We're getting the fuck out of here and keeping it under wraps until more is clear. Clearly,
Conspiracy.
But
we're all spooky, and this place is spooky, and this is our problem. So, if you'll so kindly stick with me throughout this, we'll try to figure this out together.
okay, that's fine. To be fair, the thing did say no one would believe us or understand what we were talking about.
Yeah.
I think none of us really understand for the most part.
I'm gonna have to go back through all of my books. I'm sure there's something that has this plot line in it.
I
That's a
agree.
good
I
idea.
think we could do research, plenty of it. If they're not going to believe us, then what's the harm in asking any or all questions to anybody who might know something anyway?
I was talking about my light fiction, not academia, but pop off nerd.
Very well. Just sort of like an heavy eye roll, and just continues walking down said very long, dark to detention or back to the alchemy lab. Just all right,
Isn't a
There's
good. You do that.
isn't a eye roll like a high elf's like natural instinct?
It's
The natural.
Yeah, they learn that, and then they learn how to walk.
Yeah.
I was like, you guys, after walking for a while, do make it back to that kind of slate in the wall that has the gears and the machinations. You pull the slide and push it open, and as you do, you're walking back into the alchemy lab that has been pristinely cleaned, including even all of these student supplies that have been picked out of the trash and placed back on desks.
Ooh.
The fire and the smoke nowhere to be seen. And at the head of the room are Alaric, the headmaster, and Professor Korvik, your homeroom teacher. And it's Korvik just going, listen, I told them to clean up in here. Something started a fire. I don't know if I guess they just weren't paying attention when they were putting the stuff in the trash. And a fire started, and I went to get help, and I came back, and they were gone. Like, I don't understand how that's my fault. And Headmaster Noctis is just No, I would have appreciated if you did not let them set the fire in the first place, but I appreciate your candor to not let the academy burn down. I'm sure this is explainable. And as you push open this massive stone slab with a bookcase glued to the back of it, they both kind of turn to look at you. And
oh God, I had such bad indigestion. Thankfully, they found me an outhouse.
as they both turn to look at you, a black shadow crosses Professor Korvik's face. Listen, you guys couldn't have cleaned up in here a little bit more. Like, I understand that I don't know what happened with the fire in the trash can, but it should not have stopped you from cleaning the rest of the room.
I think the smoke inhalation did.
Actually, the fire in the trash can was very less than comparable to the ones coming out of my ass. I really needed all of these people to help me get to a restroom.
Pardon me, first of all, and his antics, but I think you're surely mistaken. This room is pristine. We've cleaned it as well as we could. I had these ne'er-do-wells rustled up together. I mean, look around. It's done, isn't it?
Give me a deception check.
You got it.
Can I give him advantage for my cover story about the Hershey squirts?
You know what? Sure.
Wait, hold on. I'll also give guidance.
Just visually casting an enchantment over Julian.
And for 18 total.
My guidance is just me slowly appearing from behind you, just slowly going up and then just going, "You got this."
Mother bitch, goddamn it.
So you say all of this, and Professor Korvik kind of looks around. The shadow that crossed his face is still there. It's almost like there's a veil in front of his face. Oh, I'm sorry. I must have looked at the wrong room. Yes. Good. Good job. You were all free to go. I will mark you as here, and that you were helpful in detention. Excuse me. And Professor Korvik walks out of the room, and it is just the headmaster, just kind of twiddling a little bit of his beard, watching this all go down.
I'm gonna force the mechanism to close again. Just the door to reseal.
Uh-huh. Interesting.
He said
What was
not
on the pin
everyone.
again? What letters? Was it VC?
It's the Academy pin.
Oh.
Yeah, the pin is just the compass.
Okay.
It is the sign.
Okay.
I will give you the free layup. VC is what was carved on the inside of the
Of the
sarcophagus.
tomb, yeah.
And what's the name of the gentleman who just had a shadow face? What's his initials?
Maris
That's a
Korvik.
perfect-
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was a V first name. I was about to be very uncomfy.
Nope.
Okay, sorry.
Good old Maris. He's your homeroom teacher, guys. He's a swell
Yeah,
dude.
Remember him?
No, never met him in my life.
He got grumpy at us and then told us to go clean something.
No, I've
And then didn't
literally
give a
never.
shit whenever we found the door.
I've never met this person before.
He wasn't there when you found the door.
I think Adlo is gonna sort of take the opportunity to actually lead. nobody wants to be here. He doesn't, at least, in the first place. Who's going to sort of like go to the headmaster, like pass it by, like give him the respect of like a nod, like a light bow, and then just sort of headmaster, and then just turn around and start making my way to the exit. And I hope like nothing comes of that. No follow-up question. Just like, oh, we're free to go. Right.
As you like walk to pass him, you see him staring at the door that you all just walked out of.
Yeah, obviously.
Interesting. That wasn't there yesterday.
Oh, do you want to go check it out?
Do you know how to open it?
Oh, no.
To that fancy, it was just a really, really nice bathroom and lounge.
Convenient.
No idea.
So wait, do doors just open randomly here? Sorry, I'm fairly new here.
I mean, it's quite an old academy. I'm sure there's many a crawl space and hidey hole that have been left untouched for decades, if not for centuries, but never that had such a intricate door. It's usually just like a hatch, or they put a wall up because nobody was using the hall anymore. How did you come across this?
Oh, it was maybe 10 minutes after we had finished cleaning. I was giving a nice break time to the few, water and such things, letting them rest from this godforsaken, ruined room. And it sort of opened. And I'm going to insight him to see if he's truly confused about this door, or if he's trying to get our side of the story on the door.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll insight.
Bryce is going to piggyback on that and just go into more and continued detail about all of the nitty-gritty of his bathroom break and how needed it was. I won't, but he did.
Okay. The headmaster is ultimately curious about the door. Like, he's the headmaster of the school, and suddenly this door just shows up that he's not aware of. Like, he's like, it's my fucking job to know what this place is. It is odd that he is so pointedly trying to ask you how you opened the door. It seems fairly well made. I'm surprised you were able to find an opening mechanism. From the brief bit I saw when you opened it, it seems sturdy.
So, old sport, are you saying you don't know who put a door in your building?
Did you just call him old sport?
I'm not saying I don't know. I just
can't remember.
I think it's best if you can't remember. And he, subtle spell, begins to cast Modify Memory on the room. As he does, the same shadow crosses his face. The spell falters in his hand, disappears. And after a moment, he kind of shakes his head. Excellent job, kids. This room was in a sorry state. I can't imagine what they were doing in here to cause such a mess. Something about a Bastion team where I don't understand the details, but thank you again for cleaning it up in such a tidy fashion and so quickly to boot. And I understand it was thrust upon you, and so I appreciate it. I will deal with Professor Korvik and his leaving you to your own devices. That seems irresponsible, to say
Oh.
the least.
I was in charge. It's all okay. I've got your back.
A real hero.
Strange little boy. Regardless, you are free to return to your boarding, and I look forward. I believe Bastion tryouts are next week, and I hope to see you all at least making a show of it. It is, of course, one of our pride and joys. Goodbye for now, and he walks out of the room.
I have a
Okay.
question for you, Jaden. Did
Yep.
any of us, like, I know he was subtle spelling it in a sense it couldn't be countered. Did any of us realize what he was going to do before the kind of shift?
Yeah,
and
I
then he
will
didn't do it?
say. Yeah, I will say make anyone who wants to make me either an Arcana check or a. I guess it would just be Arcana because he subtle spelled it.
I'm just gonna preempt this with my heroic inspiration that I get once per long rest as a human.
Give me 2 dirty 20s.
Give me a 24.
Dirty 20.
Okay, yeah. That's just fuck it. Yeah, so any of you that got a 20 or above, so the three of you, yes, in the brief instant where the spell was beginning to actualize, because of whatever interfered with it, the runic circle existed in the air for long enough to recognize what spell it was.
Julian will kind of wave his finger in the air. You see, that's where it gets me. Along with me, friends. Just whenever I need you, I'll come and find you, but this is where I bid adieu. If you figure anything out, please do reach out to me. I'm more than happy to try to facilitate the faculty against themselves. Very well. Have fun. And he'll turn and he'll walk out too.
Bryce, turning off the superhero mode for a second and shifting into more practical thinking, is going to plop down on a desk and handwrite in relatively clear notes that make more sense to him than anyone else just because they're abbreviated, 2 full copies of the events that happened, one of which he will keep in a little journal and the other of which he is going to put in an envelope and mail to his home with a little instructions on the front, literally just to say, Mom and Dad, put this in my room, don't open it, it's private. So that he has a record in 2 places.
Alright.
I was gonna say P.O. Box, but he's a fucking child. And I don't know if this world has P.O. Boxes.
It's a streamer's worst nightmare. They have to ship things directly to their houses for gift unboxings.
Oh, no.
Oh god.
That's so dangerous.
Yeah, he's not fucking around. If someone tried to take away his memories, he's writing it down with dates and the receipts. It's spooky.
Okay, well, is everyone leaving?
Yeah.
Cass is gonna find just a stray bottle and just before he leaves, just toss it on the ground, smash it open, and then I'll step out.
Seeing that, before Tamarin leaves, she takes a chair and throws it out one of the windows.
You people are the worst.
It's great because Bryce is just sitting there writing at the scene of the crime and he's not even gonna know till he's done.
Yeah, just throw it out the window and then she'll jump up the window and then jump on her broom and fly out.
Jesus
The
Christ.
same giant eagle is on the roof. You could have just opened the window.
Oh wait, they open?
I watched you open it the first time.
Oh, Forgot. Sorry.
Is Bastion, by the way, is it a sport that's like relatively well known, or?
Yes, it is the sport here at Meridium.
Speaking of Bastion tryouts.
Ep.2, the Bastion tryouts.
Also, didn't the person, they were Eagle last time, right? And did they ever say what their name was again?
They didn't specifically during what's the word I'm looking for? During entrance exams, you would have met him. That is. I almost said the name of the founder. No, Logan Arturo, the current Legionnaire of the Dynasty of Thorn, who is very reserved and a man of few words, and is very frequently patrolling the academy in various wild shapes.
I'll just fly by on my broom and just go, okay, Thorny, nice to see you. Have a great day.
Just a big eagle squawk.
Yeah, just flies away.
Wrong bird.
Having left, I think Adlo's gut next move is to sort of find either like the archives or the Great Library, something like to that extent, to start doing some sort of like private research on any and all that we've experienced, just to see if there's any sort of loose threads to follow, because this is all just brand new, kind of crazy information to sort of have, and it's all very vague, sort of shadowy, you know.
Yeah, there are several massive libraries in various points within the academy that you are a student. You have free reign through like 90% of them.
Cool. Probably first pick would be any sort of in-depth history or sort of stuff on the original 4 founders, and anything that might link what we heard or saw to an event tied to their history. That would be the first sort of practical approach.
Yeah, give me investigation or history.
Ooh, fun. Let's go with investigation. There's a 14.
Okay. Yeah, you find quite a few books that talk about the founders. I mean, their statues are everywhere. They are they are the existence of Meridian Collegium. The dynasties are named after the 4 of them. You get a lot of information about their time as adventurers before Meridium was founded. Like, they were the best of the best. They were unrivaled. You hear stories of Tiberius Aurelius, who was the Azamar, and all of the stories of him before they were even a team, of being, just a force on the battlefield. He very often went by the nickname of the Unawoken Angel because he was so devastating on the battlefield that people thought he was divinely blessed. And you get stories of the Dragonborn woman. Her name was Darium Corvin. She was a master tactician. She, you see all of these different stories. A lot of the skill assessments that you went through in the entrance exam were rumored to be written by her. She was a master puzzle solver. It was often, there's historic texts of, their time as adventurers where they would joke that she didn't solve puzzles because she couldn't, but because she had yet to find a puzzle that didn't bore her. And then of the dynasty of Keelan, only a Keelan, the High Elf man, was just surprisingly little about his history, but the bit you do find leans into that because he was a man of few words. The whole point of the Dynasty of Keelan is victory through intuition. He didn't talk much, he acted, and every time he did, he was usually right. And then of the Dynasty of Thorn, Malin Thorn. This one gets a little bit interesting because this is the first time you run into restricted. You start asking about Malin Thorn, and they can give you some that, again, talk about her as a young adventurer, but anything beyond that, any of her time as a founder, as a teacher, or a progenitor of Meridium Collegium is in the restricted section. The whole point of Dynasty of Thorn is victory through tenacity, and it is noted that Malin Thorn was the only of the 4 founders to die of old age.
Question to you then, as a student, what kind of red tape are we looking at to gain access to the restricted section? Would it have to be sort of like grandfathered in from a professor to gain access? What would the steps be, or would I even know? Would I have to sort of like blindly start looking, knowing it's a semi-dead end?
There would be several scholars and librarians in any of these libraries, and they would give it to you. The brass tacks is basically, yes, there is hoops you have to jump through to get access to the restricted. Most of the time, it is only doled out to professors for very specific lessons and very specific classes. There are rare occasions where heads of some of the dynasties, if you are accepted into a legion, some of the upper crust of each of the dynasties has independent access to the restricted section.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Anybody else doing anything, or are we all going to bed?
I'm gonna try and attune to the pin. I don't even know if it's still magical at all in any capacity, but if it is, I want to roll the dice and see what that does.
And cursed.
Okay.
That's right.
And dead.
Hope you have a new
Quickest
character.
way to get rid of the character.
Try and tell me that a child you would not leap at the opportunity to attune to a potentially magical item, even if it turns out that it's completely disenchanted now. I'm sorry. Up until like a year ago in my life, it would have been a no questions asked. Just grab it and go. Like, come on.
No,
And your soul is bound to the bed.
You sit with it for a while in what you understand the attunement process to be. And after a couple of hours, it is obvious that it is still magical in some capacity, but there is no attunement. It does not resonate with you in any capacity. It is not an item that can be attuned to.
You'll just start tapping it, fiddling with it, putting it on, moving it around, trying to like kind of, you know, the scene from Raimi Spider-Man when he's trying like all the different ways to put his hand to get webs to come. Like he's basically doing that routine type of thing with this pin just to see if he can make it do anything.
Yep.
And if it can't, he's just gonna put it on in one of his pouches, like clip it to the inside of the pouch for safekeeping and go about his day.
Cass, Tam, what are you guys doing with the free evening you've been given?
He's just gonna hit the gym. Probably what he does most evenings, so he'll hit the gym.
Oh, yeah?
What's today's lifts? It's back day?
Days lifts? Yes.
With Tamarin, this whole thing interrupted her nap.
Fair.
Nap into sleeping. You know how it goes.
Yep. Gonna go into a nice.
Yeah, gotta preheat the sleep.
Yeah. She just gets really nice and comfortable.
Oh God. Terrible. Julian, as we've discussed, has a bunch of siblings. I believe there would be one in a senior class, not available right now, can't talk to him.
Yeah.
But he'd like to after running into a brick wall of this, will try to go and seclude himself and try to re-listen to the message to add to a conspiracy board. And he's going to start making his own little conspiracy board comprised entirely of thieves' cant and random pictures of places, random professors, and random current social events. And it's just going to start with what happened today, and we'll figure it out from there.
Give me another insight check, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, I love making checks. Insight. For the, and I can't kid you enough, 8th time this session, a 24. I am not cheating. I don't know what's happening. I'm so sorry.
As you're replaying that in your ear a couple of times, as you're, transcribing it and adding it to your conspiracy board and what have you, a realization occurs to you that feels stupid to say out loud, but the weight of it, it is a weightful statement. You would have had to have heard that recording for it to be recorded. So why don't you remember initially hearing it? And that kind of piggybacks to that weight that you've felt in your chest for the second time now in a day. For a brief moment, you're like, is it just the stress? Am I having a heart attack? Like, what is it? And as you are, connecting the pins and you're transcribing, you are able to not explain why, but you are able to connect the dots. That both times you felt that weight in your chest, it's because it happened right after you felt like you forgot something really important. Except this time, that version of you remembered to reach up and touch their ear when it mattered most. Really wish you could remember what you forgot the first time.
At least I know that I myself am a genius. What a statement. That's the end of my spiel.
Yeah. As you all retire to your various, whether you're researching into what the fuck just happened today, or you could not be asked, the day goes on. You all get your long rest. Those of you that did briefly get hit in that encounter, get your max HP back. And for the next several days, it is business as usual at the school. We will go ahead and call it there session-wise, and we will start next session kind of rapid bullet point going through any further investigation or research that you guys want to do. But then the next big pickup in the school is Bastion tryouts. And it is... I am talking full-blown, like, OU levels of dedication to their football team. The people at Meridium Collegium and all of Aetherreach fucking love Bastion.
I mean, so do I. Who didn't love the good old days in Overwatch when you could camp up on a turret?
Oh my god.
I have to change the name. I'm sorry.
You've ruined it.
It's
And
now Reinhardt tryouts.
The tryouts are at high noon.
And
You look familiar. Ain't I killed you before?
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Good
We are going to
session.
call it there.
Good session, big dog.
Thank you. I'm glad that for as absolutely fucked as I got in that encounter, because I just forgot that clerics get turn undead that fast. I thought it was a level 5 feature.
To be fair, though, 3 of them also failed it, which, like, the odds of
Yeah,
that.
2
that
of
is
them not
unfortunate.
one. It was
Yeah.
Yeah, just a bad
Yeah,
luck of the
that
draw.
was-
Bad,
that was tough.
bad RNG.
It was good for us though, because holy
Yeah.
shit, those hit point drainers are scary.
Yeah, that would have been brutal. That would have been brutal.
Yeah, Tony fucked that combat for you so bad, dude.
Yeah, everybody boo
Well, it
Tony.
was-
Boo.
Everyone
wasn't-
blame Tony.
It
Listen,
wasn't so scary because the first time one hit, it's like, oh, 4 damage, 2 max HP gone. It's not that bad. And then one tags Adlo, and it's just like, we could die. Oh,
Yeah, this is real. These are not to be toyed with.
and then I was like, no, thank you.
Yeah, they
I would like you to go
were
away.
sentries. They were, if what was in the box got out the traditional way of open box and sit up, they were what was there to stop it.
Knew it.
Okay.
But yeah, good session. I'm excited. I've got my work fucking cut out for me because holy shit, you guys are playing my campaign and like the story's actually moving somewhere. Jesus Christ, there goes my microphone.
Well, also
Well,
I love I wouldn't even call it a trope because it's not necessarily a trope, but like the idea of a antagonist that can briefly take moments and influence other characters without being present. The shadow over the face,
It's such
the
a weird
hand-
covering
the hand
for us
on
and
someone's back type of thing. Like, oh boy, and the fact that
No.
they didn't want our mind wiped means they've got plans and/or want us to continue doing things. So that's great. We're gonna definitely not step on any landmines.
Yeah, I have, to a certain degree, kind of LA Noire style, written what the plot would be if you guys didn't interact with it in the slightest, and then decided where
Where
those
we touch it.
where those branching paths, how that would affect it. So there is. If you guys just wanted to be students for the next 5 years, I know exactly how that story goes.
I'm gonna fail Bastion tryouts, so I have more time to just sketch out uniform designs.
But we'll get into that in 2 weeks' time. Like I said, every 2 weeks here, 8:30 to 11 Central Time, and then again we have our weekly campaign every Saturday, The Ties That Bind, with our lovely DM Tam. It's a little bit more long form, a little bit more slow burn. So if you want to come check us out there, we would greatly appreciate it. But other than that, thank you all again for stopping in. Goodbye.